Hello, welcome back to Talk of Sheffield. Thank you for joining us. I'm here with Vinny G, the presenter of Obsessive Compulsive Cleaners. And where we left things, Vinny, was I think you'd just been released from prison. Did we say this was sort of early 90s now?
Yes.
Early 90s, and your wife, you had a wife and 2 kids at this point,
Yeah.
had given you an ultimatum to clean up your life.
Yeah.
What happened next? Did that do it?
That did do it. As a matter of fact, I didn't want to lose my kids. I didn't want to lose my wife. I took in what George had said to me while I was in prison, and I said, I've got to find a new way of life. We moved out of the area, and then I started training. And that I became obsessed with. So there was another obsession.
Have you just live your life with a series of obsessions that you throw yourself into?
Yeah.
100%?
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, if I had to guess as a career for you, personal trainer sounds about right in terms of order and control of everything. You must be a scary instructor. Tell me about those 4 rules that you apply to anyone that comes into your doors.
Right, well, the 4 rules are you've got to be there 10 minutes before your training. My training only lasts for half an hour.
Okay.
You can't do hours until I promote you to hours. And that will take at least 6 months to a year.
What a treat. I've been promoted to a full hour of this.
Well, my clients do love that. But yeah, they come in at half an hour. You've got 4 rules are 10 minutes before your time. If you don't, you get punished. You've got to clean your own equipment and antibac as soon as you come into the building. Thirdly, you can't use the word can't, because in the word can't is the word can. And if you want to drink a water, you have to ask for it.
Well, let's see you putting someone through their paces. I'm scared already. Here's a clip.
How many? Go up. Turn into shoulder press again now. Let's go. Bend your knees. Come on, bring it up. Come on, let's go. 1. Bend your knees. 2. Come down. 3. Good go. Come on. 4. Let's go. Big one now. Big one. Come on, let's squeeze this up here now. Okay, ready? Let's go. Let's go. 1. Good girl. 2. Good girl. Up. 3. Bend those knees. 4 and 5. Good girl. Straight into mat rolls. Come on, let's go. Do not put your hands on that floor. I catch you again, you'll give me 50 burpees. Come on. How many? If she puts her hands on the floor again.
50 burpees, was that?
Yeah, absolutely.
What are 50 burpees?
But the jumps on the floor.
Oh, those jumps. Mm-hmm. So when you decided to be a personal trainer, when fitness was your chosen career, now I'm guessing, and I kind of know the answer to this, you set out to be the greatest fitness instructor there's ever been. Where were you? Where did you start your career?
I started working at Virgin in Sheffield, and came along there, commuted from Nottingham for the first 6 months. Told my manager, Phil Scott, at the time, that I wanted to be an elite trainer within 6 months. I wanted to be number 1 in the country within a year, and I wanted to have my own club.
So
in 2 years.
If I was your manager, I'd be thinking, flipping heck, I don't know if I need this.
No,
this is a bit hard.
He kind of laughed at me and said, that's not going to happen.
Did he say that?
It'd take you 2 years to get even to build a client list. We're talking about 765 personal trainers over the country working for Virgin Active. You're not going to do that. And I went, okay, shake my hand on the day when you come and shake my hand to tell me that I'm number 1 in the country. So 5 months I was an elite trainer, top trainer in the club. And within 9 months, never been heard of in the history of Virgin being open, I was number 1 in the country.
And what made you the number 1 trainer?
The most clients and the most sessions delivered.
Have you ever had a client who said, Vinny, I can't take this?
Yes.
Can't take all the rules?
Absolutely. I've got rid of many clients, given them to all the personal trainers at Virgin.
Okay. I guess people pride themselves on the fact that they can take it.
To me, training is about what you're paying for a service. Yeah, I don't do this for the money. I do it because I'm passionate about training. I know what it done for me in changing my life around, and that's what I want to do for somebody when they come to me for personal training. That's the difference between me and a personal trainer.
Where does your obsession with cleaning and personal training carry in?
Hygiene.
Hygiene. Are you up there in early cleaning all the mats?
Everything. I don't clean. I clean the gym itself, but when it comes to the mats and everything else, the clients do that.
I'm amazed that you haven't been in the army. Some of the things you're saying sounds like a sergeant major.
I'm worse than a sergeant major.
Okay.
Really. And you know, keeping a client focus, they get it.
We've come full circle here a little bit. So during one of your clients, as you say, obviously emailed Channel 4 and got in touch from Virgin Gym or one of your personal clients after that. I meant to ask you before, have you ever been in a situation with obsessive compulsive cleaners where they've put you in a scenario and you've just said, I'm not doing this. This is too much. Who's the worst? What's the most disgusting?
I have been in a situation where somebody doesn't want to do or get involved with helping as much as what we do.
What were you trying to get them to do? What were they doing, and what were you trying to
just to get them to clean? Okay, really, yeah. I don't come there just to clean for you. You've got to be a part of that. And there's been times when I've just said, well, look, you either help or I'm gone.
What's the most revolting thing you've uncovered?
Oh, dog feces.
Dog feces?
Absolutely.
Where was that?
That was on the first visit, one of the first visits that I did.
Was the owner of the house aware of this dog feces hidden away? Or?
Yeah.
And they were happy with it, just carrying on? This is fine.
Yeah, well...
Did they still have a dog? Or?
Yeah, they still have the dogs and they still have the cats.
Wow, that must have been difficult. Okay. Tell me a little bit about moving to Sheffield and, you know, the difference between Sheffield and Nottingham as a city is...
Nottingham, I spent 35 years of my life. The housing market had fallen and I wanted a change. And I met a young guy called Rick and he said to me, I'm going up to Virgin, possibly we could get you a job as a gym pro. And that's when my life turned around completely.
And then in terms of, you know, using your own experiences as a homeless guy, you know, the age of 15 to 17, you said.
Yeah.
You've been working recently with the Arch Project. It's a fantastic charity here in Sheffield. I know work with the homeless. Yeah. When did you get involved with them?
I got involved with them a couple of months ago. I've got to the point in realising in my life that, you know, I've basically achieved most of the things that I want to achieve. And I felt like I wanted to do something more for a charity. And there couldn't have been a better charity than the Archer Project because it's something that I can relate to. So I offered my service to them and there I go. I've been working with them now for the last couple of months. I've just organised them a yoga instructor.
Have you really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I presume a yoga instructor is calm and peaceful and relaxing. It's not your school of yoga, is it? Where
no, it's not. No. I wouldn't like to put that through my school of yoga. So this is somebody who's much calmer young lady.
Okay. Well, that sounds beneficial to them, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
And then if you were looking back on, you know, and you said to me before we rolled the cameras that actually it was that very first flat that started the ball rolling in terms of your obsession. Yeah. Do you wish at the age of 17 that you weren't like that? Do you wish that actually you didn't care about this?
I'm glad that I had this now, that, you know, I was so ultra clean, because I was when I was at home. Ultra clean. We had no choice. If we didn't do the pots or anything like that or clean the house, we got beaten. So, you know, that was beaten into me from pretty much of a young age. But then going out on the streets and living in that dirt and squalor, when I got my first flat, even though there was nothing in there, I would polish everything, wipe everything down.
Okay. Made me feel a little bit better. If you were to give tips and advice to people who are watching this and thinking, I am never going to be sort of Vinny G levels of cleanliness, but, you know, maybe I could do a bit better. Where could we start?
At your home. That's your castle.
How much cleaning I shouldn't have to do every room every day, do I?
Well, it all depends how you live your life and how mucky you are as a person.
I'm not very mucky.
Because some guys, you know, they just take off their clothes, throw them down, this, that. No, I'm sorry, I can't do that. Order.
But you did say yourself that it has affected personal relationships as well. It's not been easy.
It has affected quite a lot of relationships. But those who understand, you know, we've worked together and made things work.
Are all members of your family equally clean?
My boys both, but my son works for me. My youngest one, Ruben. Yeah. So no, they're two very equal. My oldest son is a sous chef.
Well, there we go.
Out in Austria, and Ruben, like I said, works for me part-time.
Have you been inspecting his kitchens, checking that they're up to standards?
Well, over in Austria, no.
You haven't needed it, okay.
No.
It's a fair old check to do, isn't it? Listen, Vinny, thanks so much for coming in. It's been an absolute pleasure. I know it's kind of watch this space in terms of future series and episodes of Obsessive Compulsive Cleaners. I'm sure it will be returned to Channel 4 very soon. And we look forward to you, well, not only, you know, righting some wrongs on that show, but also I want to hear about these guys that you've been training as well, because I think there's going to be many more clients that are going to sign up as well.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds great.
Thank you very much for inviting me on.
No, thank you. Been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Cheers, Vin.
Thank you.
So after the break, stay tuned. We have got something a little bit special for you. Rapping Jack Frost is here. Mike Mistletoe is here. It's their very first ever live performance. We'll be back in just a moment. Hello, welcome back to Talking Sheffield. We have something very special for you now. Because it is our Christmas special, we need some musicians to play us out. So I'd like to introduce you to our guest for the second half of the show. We have Mr. Rapping Jack Frost is here.
Greetings.
We have Mike Mistletoe is here.
What's up?
And John Swain is here.
Nice to see you.
John, I feel like you're missing out on a good Christmas name.
It's true. I used to be called DJ Lovebug Swainsky.
I would have loved to introduce DJ Lovebug Swainsky.
I've gone through a rebranding this year.
Okay. The reason for the chaps are in here is because for the very first time, they will be playing live. They've already explained that they're a session band, but they're going to be playing live. Maximum Yule is the new single. How long have you guys been doing a sort of Christmas collective and putting together a Christmas single? How long has this been going on for?
7 years, 6, 7 years. 7 years with me and John, and 6 with Mike.
Okay, so 7 years ago, you two got your heads together and said, "Oh, let's make a Christmas single." What was the motivation?
We just thought that we could write a Christmas song, and it was the middle of summer, and I was painting a wall or something, and I came up with a line: "When you're knocking back the Bacardi breezes, don't forget little baby Jesus." And our first song, "Other Religions Are Available," grew from that. That was the very first one, yeah.
And straight into the recording studio, there's a video which I believe is available on YouTube.
It is, yeah. It's got. If you just Google Maximum Yule, Rapping Jack Frost, you will find it.
You'll see all the previous year's entries as well.
Yeah.
All 7, yeah.
And Mike, you came on board. They thought, well, we'll tell you what, who we're missing. We need Mike Mistletoe for the second year.
Yeah, these guys, they stepped to me in the pub. No, I'm saying, like...
Yeah, and we bonded over a shared love of Charles Dickens and the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, they were like, you some kind of rapper, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm some kind of rapper. So he took my phone number. And, this was August or something. And months later, they said, oh, do you want to be in our Christmas song? I said, yeah, I can do that. And like... November, I got a phone call. Hey, so are you into this Christmas song? I was like, I thought you were gonna call. So that's it, yeah, man. And then the spirit of Yuletide entered me with the Yuletide Master, Rapping Jack.
Yeah,
right?
we entered.
We've done this.
Tell us about Maximum Yule. This year's entry, what can we expect? What's the theme here?
It's just a party record, really, isn't it? It's just in the past we've always had a bit of a theme, being a bit sort of political. But this year we decided let's just party.
Just have fun,
party.
Straight up, yeah. Simple. Keep it simple.
Yeah, Maximum Mule.
Okay, well, we've played around with the microphones in the studio. We think we're ready. John, you've got your guitar ready?
I have.
Who wants to introduce this for us?
I will.
Okay, so this is the 2015.
The 2015 Christmas release by Rapping Jack Frost and Mike Mistletoe.
Word up.
Featuring John Swain on guitar, producer, and Major Domo.
Shit, live and exact.
Before you guys
Interactive.
start, I'm just going to say very much thank you for watching Talking Sheffield over 2015. We'll see you in the new year, and I'll let these guys
Happy Christmas, Sheffield.
take it away. Thank you.
Like a ninja turtle coming out of his shell. This is Rapping Jack Frost saying Bon Noel. It's Christmas, it doesn't happen every day. So what we gonna do, Mike? Party.
The time is set, bets, late December. A little something on the night you remember. This is Mike Jeff's full hair, Rapping Jack Frost. Cold rock party, whatever the cost. Yo, the party don't start till it's past Halloween. It's getting hot in here, like in between June and July. But I don't ask why. First half sympathize, so you know I'm looking fly.
It's a Christmas party, your guts are blasted. High intensity, don't half-ass it when the snow is deep and the frost is cruel. Turn up that dial to Maximum Yule.
No work, no school. Turn it up to Maximum Yule. No work, no school. Turn it up to Maximum Yule. No work, no school. Turn it up to Maximum Yule. No work, no school. Turn it up to Maximum Yule.
Maximum Yule is the great smell of brute. Cheesy sweaters, little to big. Blanket, chili throats. Turkey man, let's roll it out.
I say 1 for the turkey and 2 for the sprouts, 3 for the gravy. I will turn a party out. Sure you heard it before, so you know what I'm about when I go rock a party. From here to Millmount.
Lock and load, your house with streamers like John Wayne on Iwo Jima. You don't win Christmas with low key. We're going over the top, we're going OTT.
I said 2, 3, 4. It's Jack Frost and Mistletoe. You can't take my Christmas flow. Let me show you this verse. No work, no school. Turn it up to Maximum Yule. No work, no school. Turn with a missile, T-O-E. I take a Christmas party to the T-O-P. The V-S-O-P-R-S-V-P is the 725th S-T-O-P. Photocopy
I wanna be on the top, yeah.
If only I was at work. I step inside the party with a hat and a smirk, cause this ain't no time or place to be a jerk, straight leaking. I turn the other cheek and flow over funky beats on the weekend. Welcome party people to the holiday season. We do it up here for all the right reasons.
Maximum Yule is a philosophy. You don't need a credit card, get it for free.
That's right, maximum Yule is a state of mind. Show love to your brother and your mother and mankind. No school, turn it up to maximum Yule. No work, no school. Turn it up to maximum, you no work, no school. Turn it up to maximum, you no work, no school. Turn it up to maximum, you no work, no school. Turn it up to maximum, you no work, no school. Turn it up to maximum, you no work, no school. Turn it up to maximum, you no work, no school. Turn it up to maximum, you.
There we go. What a superb performance. Rapping Jack Frost, Mike Mistletoe and John Swain. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in 2016. Happy New Year.
Happy Christmas.
Triple W, Sheffield Live.
Thank you.